So everyone's always saying how they don't have the time or patience or skill or tools to do woodwork. And I'm here to say, that's bullshit. You can do it. We're going to do a really fun, easy project with this one. And just have a bit of a laugh. Today, we're going to be making ourselves some really, really annoying whistles. I have a feeling that my nephew, who is obsessed with music, would enjoy having a whistle to walk around and piss everyone off with. Get your penknife, and if you don't have a penknife, then just nick your mum's kitchen knife. Find some wood, and we're going to cut ourselves some wood. A little bit of fruit. All of this is quite fresh wood, so whatever. We're just gonna like get ourselves a bit like that, yeah. Neatly cut some wood. The more seasoned, the better. Why does my voice sound like this? What am I doing? Carefully place your bit of wood in your vise. Grab yourself just a twig, a stick, any old stick. And then we need to find the drill bit, that is closest to the debarked stick in size. Should be this one. Perfect. Carefully drill a hole straight into the center. But Pete, I don't have a drill. Neatly cut yourself some wood. Time to get comfy then. Do this carefully. Use the, I don't know what this blade is meant for, but whatever this blade is on your Swiss Army knife, your pen knife, your multi-tool, just find the thinnest blade you've got. If you don't have a pen knife, again, you can use a kitchen knife for this. Just find the thinnest one you've got. You could even start with something like a needle. There's loads of things you could use for this. This is the one advantage of us picking some unseasoned wood. If this was seasoned wood, this would be impossible. But with some nice, fresh, unseasoned wood, the center is still very soft. And so, with a bit of time, a bit of patience, we can core her out like this. I think this knife is meant to be used for skinning fish or something along those lines. I could be mistaken. It's got an eyelet. What's the eyelet for? Someone in the comments tell me what this attachment on your Swiss Army knife is for. Never found out. I've had this knife since I was in year 7. I was in year 7. It would have been right around my birthday in year 7. I think I would have been 12 when I got this knife. And I have loved it and used it and looked after it ever since. It was given to me by my brother's German exchange partner because he found it sad that our scouts didn't require us to have knives and didn't give us knives, because he was in the scouts in Germany and there they actually learned how to camp and survive outside and do practical things instead of just playing softball. I think rounders, not even softball, it was rounders. I swear that's all I ever did when I was in Cubs and Scouts, just played rounders. We went on one camping trip and it was pretty lame. Even on that camping trip, we didn't learn how to make a fire, we didn't learn how to fish, we didn't learn how to do bugger all. Half the kids I was with had inflatable mattresses. I was one of the only kids actually using a ground sheet, because my dad had been in the Scouts and he was like, you know, it's a proper Scouts camping trip. So he gave me a ground sheet and a sleeping bag, and I had that all wrapped up inside of a pillowcase. And oh man, everything went wrong. We were meant to bring a washcloth for washing our food trays with. What am I saying? We were meant to bring a tea towel so that we could dry up after ourselves, and you know, when we were washing up. And I mistakenly thought my pillowcase was my tea towel. I ended up with no pillowcase on a ground sheet, a crappy sleeping bag. All my mates, everyone else there, had like really fancy sleeping bags with, as I say, nice air mattresses, inflatable mattresses. Oh, it was the most poncy, pathetic Scouts camping trip ever. Highlight, it was only one night as well. The highlight was the second day, trekking absolutely fucking miles to go to a crappy little sweet shop, and then having to trek all the way back, and all of us were miserable. We all hated it. We all thought it was the worst. A lot of us quit Scouts after that. Never went back. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So now I'm just scraping the knife gently along the insides to round it out a bit more and clean out all this crappy fluff. So yeah, this is the slow way of doing it, but it's just to prove you can do it with shitty crap blunt. Nice! We've got some bits of wood with holes in them. Bit of a scrappy one, and a very nice one. I also made one more that's really long, and the hole goes all the way through. We're gonna do something fun with this. But first, we need a fipple. A whistle won't make a good noise without a fipple. We also need a blowhole. I don't know, the hole at the top that the sound is going to come out of. So we need to carve ourselves a hole and a fipple. For fipple, we just need a bit of wood that's nice and straight and already almost the size of the hole, so we don't need to do much work to it. Hopefully we should just need to take the bark off of this and it will be the perfect size to make a fipple. Fingers crossed. Fingers very stiff from all the work they've been doing. First, debark it. And that is going to be a lovely fit. Excellent. Now, we're just going to carve a nice flat. I'm pushing with my thumb and I'm using the blade very carefully, very steadily. Just trying to keep the depth of my cut the same. That's a bit off. I'm trying to keep it flat. There we go, even it out there. I think I've gone too deep. Might be okay. If you're going to carve towards yourself like this, be careful. The sharper the knife, the more dangerous this is, to be honest. I'm going to cut like this. should work nicely. Now we need to carve the hole in the top of our whistle. So I'm going to start by scoring a nice straight line, a bit closer than that actually, up there. Just rocking my knife and pushing quite firmly to cut into the wood. Now I can just guide it with my thumb. I'm not using my wrist to push, I'm using my thumb to do all the pushing so that I don't go too far and can make nice accurate cuts. I'm just going to do this until we make it to the hole. Once you make it to your drilled hole, you need to slow down your carving and get a bit more careful. Cool. Now we take our fipple and we pop it in there. And we want it to get just to the hole. Yes. Cool. Now a bit of whittling to clean this up. Cool. Whistle number 1 complete. That's a success. Right, let's wrap this video up. This is the third and final whistle. All I've done is find a twig about the right size and shove it in. So what's this going to do? So without anything in the end, it's not going to make a noise. If we pop this in, yes, I know what this looks like. So annoying. Let's see how this one sounds. Very nice. Very, very nice. Shall I leave this one all covered in bark? Yeah, I'm just going to leave this one all covered in bark. Made quite a few of these now. Am I insane? Possibly. This one I made the other day, it's extra annoying. It's the one I'm going to be giving to my nephew, because listen to this. It's got one tone, and then a really, really annoying overtone.
Peace.